Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good day from wherever you're connecting from. I'm your moderator today, Fumi Williams, Olufumilayo Williams, but popularly known as Fumi Williams. It's nice to have all of you here. Thank you very much. Sorry for the waiting that you had to wait a bit today. We apologize for that. Just bear with us a bit today. Okay, without much further ado, Brother Matty, are you able to give us an update? Is he in? I saw him somewhere.
Could you announce the name of the webinar so people know?
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the Euros webinar for today, the 11th of September. So you are very welcome. The song is on the YouTube channel if you want to go and listen to it even furthermore, okay? So just subscribe to our sister's channel and then you can listen to the song further. But this is the Heroes webinar. You are very welcome from all over the world, from wherever you are calling from or connecting from. You are welcome to the webinar this evening or this morning, whatever time it is. Hello to everyone. I need to let you know, please, with the situation today, we are going to be taking questions, so you can raise questions in the Q&A and also raise your virtual or physical hand if you need to ask question later on in the Q&A section, okay? But please make sure the questions are strictly related to the topic today. We are not going to be taking support questions at all. If you come with support questions, we are not going to answer them. So please make sure you get to understand that. So without further ado, I'd like to call on Brother Matty, as Brother Red seem not to be around, for an update, please. Is Brother Red able to, Brother Matty? Is he able to, Auntie Lynn, do you know?
Yeah, if his camera's off and his mic is off, probably he's not available at this time.
Okay.
That's usually our cue.
Okay, then let me do that. Brother Collins? Or is it Brother? No, Brother Oliver. Brother Oliver. I call him Brother Oliver.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Is it for the update?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Just a brief one, please. Thank you.
Okay. For the update, at least we all know what we were supposed to have a webinar last Thursday. That was rescheduled because of the passing of the Queen, and we have the webinar has been rescheduled for Tuesday 3 p.m. So please,
just to let you know, your audio is muffled.
Oh, sorry.
It's like you're in a cave or in a tunnel.
Okay. Can you forget me now?
It's still echoey, like in a cave. It's not your normal audio that I hear you through.
Yes.
No, it's not. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Okay. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Speak loudly.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I see why. Can you hear me now? Well?
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry
Yes,
about my this thing was up. Yeah. I want to thank everybody being here today, and we are sorry for the lateness, and just want to say last week we were supposed to there was a scheduled webinar, a 9-minute scheduled webinar from the CEO. I'm sure he had a good news for us, but because of the passing away of the Queen, it was rescheduled for Tuesday 3 p.m. So please make sure that you are in. Make sure that you are in. Then that same Thursday, he was in Julie and Michael Williams. They had a show on that evening, which he threw some bombs, and he talked about he answered some quick questions also. Some founders asked him some questions and he answered those questions. And one other thing that he talked about also was the OTP, that there will be no more OTP when we go to the market. There will be no OTP, but we will have to use facial recognition and fingerprint for when you want to use your wallet for transfer. That one is to still be there, but we will not have OTP anymore. That's a big news for us and for those for people in Africa, Papua New Guinea, and some other countries that they do have those challenges. So that problem has been taken care of. Then he did talk also about the traffic, that we are going to have targeted traffic. Then not only the targeted traffic, he said the 20-25% that he mentioned last time was just an example, that we are going to have more than that. At least if we have if we have an event with a million invitees or customers, at least not 250 is going to is not going to convert, but half of a million, which is that's 500,000. So that is big. That is huge. That is huge. So let's wait and hear what he will come and tell us on Tuesday, and then let's take it from there. I don't have that much again to say. Sister Fumi.
Very much. Thank you very much, Brother Oliver. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to pick on Sister Peckham, Dr. Peckham. Dr. Peckham.
I'm here.
Okay. So if you just encourage the people just for 5 minutes, please, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Sister Fumi. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity as always. And because I share a passion like Mr. Ash for uplifting humanity, and my passion is always to remind people of how great we are and how invaluable we are as a people. I always have something to say, even when I am just caught off guard. And today, I just want to remind us about what our CEO said on September the 1st. Today is actually the second Sunday of September, so I'm not going to repeat what he said last Sunday. So welcome to September, but I'm going to join him in reminding us of what he said about September to be a September to remember. September to remember. And he said this was our season of epic journey towards the new top. And I love Mr. Mufara's choice of words all the time because they're very, very encouraging. And when you truly plug in to his vision, then you know that he is really someone who says it is a done deal. And when he says it is a done deal, he's coming from a place of knowing. And we just need to connect with that vision and passion of his and just stay connected, and we'll see great things which are going to be unveiled to each and every one of us. Everything already exists in the eternal now. My passion is to remind us that let us be patient. Let us be patient. I can hear the sound of abundance of rain. It is close by. I have a new love for apples. I can smell the apples. It's about time. He also said on that day that the passion which has kept this unpassive going, what has made him going is the excitement of unpassive in the early days, which gave him and all of us the inspiration and motivation to accelerate and expand the hope to change and impact the world. All the words he used, very strategic. The definition of excitement, that inner joy that we all have of something big that we know is going to happen. That inner joy when you know, when you're so happy you cannot help yourself. That is the excitement. That's what he's talking about, that has kept us going since 2018. He spoke about inspiration. Inspiration is the key. Inspiration is your inner spirit, which pushes you, that thing within you that pushes you to take you from apathy to possibilities. That thing deep down within you that is urging you, making you see possibilities, things that you, taking you from your ordinary normal self to extraordinary. That's what has kept him and everybody, the team in Hyderabad, in Dubai, in India, in Singapore, all our people, our great team working for each and every one of us. The motivation, which is what started this thing from the beginning, motivation, the motive behind why we do everything in life. Motivation comes from the word motive. What is the motive? What is the need? What is it that is moving you to drive to do what is that you are doing? He always says, passive is like none other. Why? Because we are a company which is an inside out. Why? Because the motive is inside. The motive is the why. He tells us our reason for existence is the why. And what is our why? Our why is to uplift humanity. And when we have a why as great as that, it is backed by God, it is backed by the universe, it is backed by all the forces that bring things into existence. So Mr. Ash has just catapulted us now from our low level of the hierarchy of needs by Maslow, of physical needs, physiological needs. He has taken us to the third and fourth level of self-esteem and self-actualization. So now we are at a place where we can look out for the needs of others, the needs for others. So my question to us is, how are we preparing to expand and impact the world? What is it that we are going to do? What is that need that we have identified in our world that we want to bring a change? I don't have much to say, but I want to make you all go home with this. When we talk of hope, I love to use the Hebrew definition of hope, which the word is tikva. It is the kind of hope which is powerful, which is sure, which is assuring. It is a core, something that strengthens you. That's the kind of hope we are talking about here in Unpassive. It is a sure thing. So let us not be weary in waiting, for I can hear the sound of abundance of rain. Let us remain plugged in, because our CEO has been telling us it is a done deal. Let us skip it, okay? On Passivians, we are in it to win it. Like he says, do it or die. It is a done deal. We are that beacon of hope to humanity. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dr. Peckham. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, Oliver, are you ready? It's interesting that you are coming in right after that, wonderful motivational, speech by our sister, Dr. Peckham. Right, Oliver? Over to you.
Bob will take it.
Okay, Bob. Bob, I can see you sitting down there. Bob, over to you, please. Thank you.
This is you want me to go after that, what we just heard?
Yes, I think it's just appropriate.
It's never a good thing to go after Dr. Peckham. I know I'm biased, she's my sister, but she's just good. Good morning or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is your friend Bob Takusi from Bel Air, Maryland. I want to first of all express my profound condolences to the people of Great Britain for the loss or the passing of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and also wish our new king. I call him our new king because I'm also his subject. I happen to be a British citizen. I know most people don't know that. That's where I was born. I was born there in Nottingham in the late 60s, may we say. So I feel connected with the people, all the heroes and all the people from the United Kingdom. I'm not forgetting our fellow Americans who lost their lives here 21 years ago on 9/11. Today is that day where families spend few seconds, we count down and we mourn. I hope the families of the victims of 9/11, they find some peace in their hearts. And I hope that our government does not forget those firefighters who ran into the buildings and they are suffering from the consequences up until this day. So I hope our government remembers that their healthcare is important. Fellow heroes and perseverance, it's good to be here. This week we spent around from the Auntie show, Friday Night Live. We talked about OnPassive as a leader in technology. That was our topic. You know, it was really funny. When we were deliberating, Collins, myself, Oliver, and Vincent with Auntie Lynn, when we were deliberating about the topic, how to phrase this topic, you know, we decided to call it OnPassive, a leader in technology, out of in the spirit of our CEO, Mr. Ash, because he's a humble man, you know. But all of us, we agree that OnPassive is the leader. But we said, no, let us not be too arrogant in our presentation. Let's just say OnPassive is a leader, to make it maybe one of the leaders, you know. So that's how we came up with this topic. You know, OnPassive is the first and the only total internet solution that we know. You tell me if you know of any company that comes in and brings the ecosystem that OnPassive is bringing with a total internet solution, everything that a company needs, a one-stop shop for everything, for all your needs. Gives you solutions that will help you revitalize your entire business, change it completely. You know, that is OnPassive. That is a leader or the leader in the industry. Remember, the way OnPassive is even set up, artificial intelligence, yes, we agree. Artificial intelligence has been around since the 60s. It is true. No doubt. But like my brother Oliver will say, Ash Mufara has taken it to the next level. It's true. You know, our system is built from scratch with artificial intelligence. There's none that we know right now. Every other company is going to have to catch up. They are going to have to patch their systems, or they tear it all down to match what Mr. Mufara and our team in Hyderabad, what they are doing. That's the leader. We are leading. We are coming in. We are leading with the AI, the way the system is being built from ground up. It is integrated. The systems, they all talk together. They are connected to each other. We don't know that. Recently, we might, you know, I know we don't like to compare, but recently we have a new system in my company. We had a new Cisco WebEx that we video conference. They have service now, another tool, which is our own service desk. They have it integrated in there, but when you click on it, you have to sign in. They don't have single sign-on. You know, so OnPassive is just that juggernaut that we're waiting to come. You know, they're integrated as well as they're automated. The system is automated, hands-free, all working for you with AI. There is no company out there now that we can tell you, you know. So we come to the industry. Yes, we are virgin. We are still coming into the marketplace, but we come at a proportion where the world has never seen before. We are coming to dominate. That's what our founder is doing. Mr. Ash is doing. He's setting us well to come into the industry and dominate it for generations to come. It's not like we are coming in and then take our position, make some money, and then relax. No, we are coming in to dominate for the rest of time. You know, as a matter of fact, I didn't really do much about this. I did not do any research. Sometimes when we have to come out and speak, we go out and we do research and order, read here, read there. I did not really need to do much because Mr. Mufara gives it, you know, it gives it to us. You know, if you go to the back office, remember I always make reference to this video. If you go to our back office and scroll down to on Mr. Ash Mufara's page, scroll all the way down, there's a 7 minutes and 18 seconds video there. It tells you, Mr. Ash, I believe that's Mr. Ash speaking. He's telling us through a narrator, you know, OnPassive is equal opportunity for every business. Every company is going to need OnPassive solutions. equal opportunity for all, big or small. That's the mindset, you know. And the people who are working for us, they are working to make sure to bring forth solutions for companies, all kinds of companies, especially medium and small companies, you know, to accelerate. Their mission is to accelerate, to help companies accelerate their output. That is what it is, you know. And then I didn't need to do anything else. I just went to our website, you know. I just went to our website, and you can just look at our website, how it presents her, how she presents herself, you know. Beautiful website. It is different from the one yesterday, the one on Monday, and the one the week before, you know. And I want us to just imagine fellow founders, heroes, and unperseverance. Remember that website that you've seen, at the end of the day, your domain, that is your website that is going to be running your products. So it is our website. That is it. By the time they get to the final website, it's going to be every day for all of us, 1.4 million founders, each and every one of us will have our own different websites. They are all different, running our products, you know. It is all there. They are telling us what they're doing: automation, efficiency, security, everything. That is the leader. That's how you come into the marketplace. You know, the concept of unpassive is leading. You know, the concept of the founders. Remember, Mr. Ash Mufarah does not need us. He doesn't need us. This man is a wealthy man. He's well-to-do. He could sit down and put his money behind the whole thing and stay quiet. But he knows the power of the numbers, and the why, what that Dr. Peckham said, the motive, you know, behind the motivation, the motive is to uplift mankind. That's why he brings us in. And he's doing all the work for us. He's carrying all of us behind his back. You know, the concept is nothing that the world has seen before. Our data center, there's no company that has come at this scale. You come in, you have total control and dominance of everything, because with our data center, we have control of everything. Our data rests inside our house. So he can give O-Mail unlimited. He can make O-Connect unlimited. We don't have, like Oliver tells us all the time with AWS, where they have a meta, you know, elastic. How much data you consume, that's how your meta expands, and that's like your electric bill, you know. Because of our data center, we have the data center. We don't have to pay anybody else. There is, you know, that confidence that we have within us. And of course, our products. There's nothing like unpassive products. The world has never seen the features that are in our products. We just have, like Mr. Mufarah says, 10% of what is coming, you know. Our products, unpassive products, from O-Connect to O-Mail to O-Tracker. I mean, every single one, you bring every single one of the products, you put it in the market, you dominate. And remember, each of them are multi-billion-dollar corporation. They bring them all into one ecosystem. That is huge, my friends. You know, and of course, we are superior, we are sophisticated, and we are secure. That's the system that we have. And also, don't remember, we have physical products. We have digital products, and we also have physical products. We have engineers who are doing research right now, as we speak, in the desert and all around the world, to make sure they constantly enhance our products and the things that we have. We have innovation labs, physical and digital, and brainstorming teams. Ash Mufarah is not only going to bring these products together and let go. No, we have people who are brainstorming on the next version, the next release. So we are a leader, because by the time the other high-tech companies open their eyes and they try to imitate us, our brainstorming teams that we have, they are working right now. They give them food, coffee, everything. They are sitting down and just thinking on the next level. So why aren't we a leader? By the time the others catch up onto us, we are gone. In fact, Collins, myself, Oliver, all of us, we attend meetings, and we sit in meetings. Our CEOs, they are making projections about how to get to where we are, but their projection is 5 years, 2024, 2025. That is a fact. Ash Mufarah is taking us here. He says that we are bringing tomorrow's technology today. It is in that video in the back office. Unpassive is bringing tomorrow's technology today. So that's why we are the leader in technology. I'll send it back to you, Sister Fumi.
Thank you very much, Brother Bob. That was a good roundup summary in a good nutshell. You can see why you had to come in after Dr. Peckham now. Everything ties in. Everything ties in. You may not agree with me, but everything ties in.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Thank you very much, Brother Bob. Okay, so we are now going to go to a section of Q&A, questions and answer. Please. We're gonna, there's some, if you have Brad John, please check into the Q&A section as well. If you have any question that can be answered, answer them yourself. And I can't remember whose name that was. I know it's not Myra again today.
Bruce.
Bruce. Okay. Bruce, but any other thing that you cannot answer, you can bring them forward. But we are free to raise our physical or virtual hands and, actually ask questions today. Please make sure questions are totally relevant to the topic that we've discussed in the summary and what we've been discussing for the rest of the week up till this moment. We are not going to take any support question. Please be aware of that. So without further ado, I hand it back over to Sister Comfort and myself again to, actually, moderate that. Sister Comfort, I allow you to go first, please. Thank you.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you, team, for the good job. It was another great week that we just saw pass again as we're rounding it up today. Thank you once again, Tech Pro and Auntie Lynn, for the good job and that you are doing by nourishing our people with great information. Great indeed. Thank you. So, of course, we have a lot of questions coming in this week. My week. It was like raining on me. Everybody is about waking up from sleep, right? And those questions coming and calls and questions and stuff. And we keep reminding people as you watch, bring in your team members. If you ever cause anybody to join on passive, tell them the time is now, because we don't have any time to waste anymore. However, if somebody just asks me, I just got a fresh answer I want to share. If you may like to borrow it, you say, where are we with on passive? I will borrow from Marty Digamo to say we are where on passive is, and we are not in competition with anybody. We are where nobody has ever been, right? So if you want to know what is the meaning of that, what do you mean by that? I will tell you, Dr. Peckham says you should not be weary in waiting, because she can, of course, hear the rumbling. The shake-up is real. The explosion is real. If you're not ready, then the landslide takes you. Last week, my brother Bob says the Ash Mufara sweep is real and it's going to take everybody on a storm. If you are not yet ready and you're not getting it, oh my God, then there is definitely something very wrong. Guys, go ahead and just get plugged in. Get everybody on board. Once again, Sister Gladys, thank you. Beautiful voice, beautiful face, beautiful piece. A la manière de chez nous, Africa. Thank you. I was just shaking it as it was playing. Guys, if I don't do speeches, then it was not comfort. Now it's business time. Thank you, Dr. Peckham, for doing it again just the way you do it. So we appreciate all of those. So now, guys, before I go ahead to want to ask a question, like Sister Fumi said, if you have a question, a burning question, I'll crave the indulgence of the team to say, if people have questions, even on the topic like of last week, the shake up and so on, in addition to this week, us being the leader in the IT world, you are welcome, but we cannot address questions relating to, I cannot access my back office and stuff like that. We can't answer those. But if you have a relevant question about anything you heard this weekend or last weekend, I'm very sure the team can answer that. So let's hear from our brother or sister, Rajendra Agarawal from India. I'm asking you now to unmute. So you can either ask your question or do a contribution relevant to what we are discussing today. Thank you. Right.
Hello.
Right. Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for welcoming me. And I'm happy to participate in this. I take this opportunity to thank you all the leader members. I have friends like Lynn, Roy Davis, and Oliver, Bob, and there are many people whom I know as we are connected through Facebook or WhatsApp, or we meet at times on Marty's Live or Redfern's Live. So first of all, I would like to thank Mr. Ash Mufare and the tech team in Hyderabad, and also the marketing team based in Dubai for coming up with this great company called On Passive. And as Bob was saying, that Mr. Ash Mufare, he doesn't need us. That's true. To run this business, obviously he doesn't need us, but he has the heart which he thinks for the other people. So his motivation is not money. His motivation is about lifting up the humanity. And for that reason, he has taken us or given us the opportunity to join On Passive, because it's very true that he wants to do something good for this planet Earth, for the people living in this world. So the thing is that alone he can't do anything. He knows that. So that's the reason what he's doing. He's building up a team throughout the world where he can reach every nook and corner of the world to help every people who need help. So that's a beautiful thing he has come up. Again, it's about the business which he has to run, because that will generate the income. And through that money, hello?
Yes, we
you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So the thing is that with this, obviously, he's generating income, and through that income, he's going to help all the people around the world. And as a founders, we will be benefited, and through that, we will bless others also. So that's a great opportunity we have got. And I think we should look forward to what he's coming up on Tuesday. He will be giving us the feedback or the updates he's going to share with us. And I'm very grateful to join On Passive. And I don't actually have a question. It's just that I had an opportunity to speak up. So I took this opportunity. And so thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rajendra. Thank you, our brother. I think you're calling all the way from India. Let's spend a few seconds on this before we move on. Thank you so much, Rajendra. And yes, Sajib, if you can wait for a minute, I'm going to ask you to unmute, but let's just spend a few more seconds on what Rajendra just said. He is reiterating what the all tech pros have been saying. Collins has been saying it over and over, and it was Bob's thing the whole of last weekend. Mr. Ash Mufare does not need us. And so Rajendra asked his voice. He doesn't need us. He is just, why he needs us is because his aim is to uplift humanity. And then the issue of making money is because in order for you to help the other person, you need this money we're about to make. But the thing here is not money making. It sounds equally like our sister, Dr. Peckham, was saying a few minutes ago. So Dr. Peckham, if you are still here, is that exactly what you were saying? In other words, like what our brother Rajendra just said, can you comment on that? When it comes to uplifting humanity, that is why we all are here. And apparently that was what you were saying. Do you have some other one or two things for a few seconds to add to that before we take more hands, please? Dr. Peckham, are you there?
Oh, yes, Comfort. Say that again, please.
Yes, Rajendra says, because I heard you say about the motivation, uplifting humanity and all of those. And so Rajendra equally says, like the other people have said, Mr. Mufare doesn't need us. However, he needs to reach out to the needy, right? That is why he makes another part of the business, like we should make money, because he is just sharing and giving us this opportunity to reach out. Was that the same thing you were saying? I just wanted to add one or two things to that before we go ahead.
Of course, Comfort. Thank you for this opportunity. Of course, there are some people that Mr. Mufare by himself is never going to be able to reach. He's never going to be able to reach all the ends of the world. But by changing one person that knows somebody, he's going to be able to reach the ends of the world. Like they say, all over the world, the spirit is moving. all over the world. It is moving. And how is that spirit moving? It is through each and every one of us, especially us on this platform, the unperceivians who have been given this unique opportunity. There is somebody that we are going to change their life. There is somebody that through us, their lives are going to be changed, which Mr. Mufara himself would never have reached that person, but through me, through you, through each and every one of us, we are going to touch them because we are going to see a need in their lives that needs to be met. And that need is going to be met through us because we have the motivation. What has kept us plugged in as founders who bought into Mr. Mufara's vision is that need to uplift a fellow brother. So yes, we are, that is exactly what I was trying to say, inspired. Inspire is from within. It's pushing me to meet up with my motive of uplifting a brother and a sister.
Yes, sis, thank you so much. I so appreciate. John, sis, thank you so much. Team, can you look on the chat? There is a comment there that is so unlike the kind of language we speak here, and we cannot entertain this. John, are you there? Please read so that I concentrate on our guests. Thank you so much. Thank you, sis. I really appreciate. You gave me just what I wanted. I really do appreciate. Thank you so much. So let's hear from our brother. Hey, Sajib Mone. I'm asking you to unmute yourself now.
Thank you, Comfort. And you are looking smart, damn smart, really.
Oh, thank you.
And you are a hero, you know, because you are a honorable founder of OnPassive. Can you hear me?
Yes, 515. I can hear you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And you know, everyone is heroes here. Likamoto, Kelly, everyone, Bob, everyone is heroes because we are a honorable founder of OnPassive. And you know, our main hero, and he is a dreamer, you know, Mr. Ash Mufare is a dreamer, and he is the main hero. I was born, this is Ash Mufare, I was born the change world. And really fantastic, no doubt, because already all about the world, not only a internet world. You know, our ebook, if you are just read this 43 page, Mr. Ashmufar is saying, I'm not change some people, our honorable founder, money changing. We are change all about the world. All about the world. We are not change internet world, you know. So this is the very fantastic and this is the exciting moment right now in our OnPassive family, and this is very pleasure to us because we are a OnPassive, and this is our very luck. I have I am a honorable founder of OnPassive, and yeah. I am always saying to as like saying Allah Kareem, he always saying, you just feel hard. Oh, OnPassive is a fashion, is a lovely. And my brother, hi, Chris Johnson, is a fantastic and nice man.
All
and
right.
This is
okay. Yes.
This is called OnPassive beauty, you know. Is every man, and Lin Nikamoto is a fantastic and fabulous. He is a true lover of OnPassive. I know, I believe.
He's the mother of these 4 boys you see sitting on the screen here. Guys, excuse my language. All right. Thank you so much. Sajib, we really appreciate you. You are an honorable founder indeed. I know that the time difference, this must be late night, but you are here because of the passion you have for OnPassive. We really appreciate that, and thank you again. So let's hear from Eluri Narasimha. Eluri, I've just asked you to unmute yourself, please. After this, Laura Collins, please be ready. I have a question. There's something you need to explain, but let's hear from Eluri first, please.
Hey, hi. Good evening, good morning, and good night to one and all. I am Narasimha Reddy. I am from India, Hyderabad. I am working as a software engineer near to our OnPassive office. My question is here exactly. What is the current market strategy that you are going to follow to beat the competitors and bring this company to the number one?
Okay, that's a question, right?
Yes.
What is the market strategy they are going to use to make themselves the leader in the position number one in the world? Is that your question?
Yes.
All right. Team, are you there? Brother Oliver, Brother Bob, Brother
Yeah,
Vincent,
I can start and my brothers can come through. You know, our founder, Mr. Ash Mufare, Brother Elori. Ash Mufare stands at a very unique place right now. He comes into the industry with what I call the requisite experience, life experience, and position to be where he's at the moment. Number one, he's a master marketer and brander. He knows exactly what to do, where to go, and how to do it, right? And he's also a master in the technology in the field. He knows he has both wings covered. But the secret and what is going to push OnPassive over and beyond every other company is the value. Ash Mufara has put value before anything else. He doesn't even talk about money. It's the value, Elori. If you see what we see, as you are in the industry, you know some of the products. If you see our products and you compare it with what we have right now in the market, you see why we are saying that there's no class. When OnPassive comes in and we do that global sweep that I talk about, we go around the world and the world knows us. That's the strategy. Put yourself in front of the customers. He's a master in traffic. That's how Mr. Mufara made his money. He's a master marketer. He knows if you are online, Ash Mufara will present something for you to see. That's how good he is. So that global sweep is going to put OnPassive products in front of everybody, and you are going to try OnPassive products. And when you try it, you cannot leave it. He starts with free products: O-Mail, O-Net, O-Bless. That's what we call the superhighway to OnPassive. Those of you who are in Germany, the Autobahn, something like that. When you get onto that highway, you must get to OnPassive. And the key, like I say, is the value. My brothers can take it over.
Yes. Hold on, Brother Colin. Hold on. This is a very, very, very important question, because everybody, even people who don't want to get it, the issue is all these things that you people have are already out there. Yes. So prove to us now that you really stand out, that you are number one. Brother Oliver, if you can say something about traffic to add to what Brother Bob has said, then Collins will be queuing up with value. All of these reasons, you are still answering our brother Eluri's question. Yes. How do we prove ourselves that we are number one in the world? Brother Oliver, take on traffic. Let's hear, please.
Yes. When you look into our products itself, that is traffic. Our product comes with three main items that no company: artificial intelligence, integration, and automation. From scratch, that alone is going to bring traffic. Each of those products will bring us traffic. Sending 2 products out, O-Mail, O-Net, is traffic. OnPassive is a traffic company. We will drive traffic. We will have a product that is traffic. You know, so everything OnPassive speaks for itself. I don't see any CEO that will look into staff. I will not buy that. Everything combined to one than to go and buy separate. I don't see any CEO that will not buy virtual VPN, end-to-end encryption. I don't see that. I don't see anybody in Africa in P&G that will not use PAL that is integrated with virtual end-to-end encryption and the booster that from 2G it goes to 4G. So just that alone brings in traffic. Our CEO said on Thursday with Julie and Michael Williams show that Only Omail alone, his projection is 1.5 billion to 2 billion confirmed customers in just Omail alone. So that is traffic alone. So we can go on and on and on. On-passive is traffic. On-passive is traffic. Just the products alone, like Collins who said that when you that aroma, everybody that will smell on-passive products, the aroma of our products will bring in traffic.
You guys are bad.
Thank you.
I have one more question.
You know why I'm smiling? Because we are fine. No, Elori, don't worry, don't rush. Let's hear all of them out. They need to prove to us, right? We need to hear. Yes. Collins, tell us about value. Add to it.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Comfort. Good question. You know, I want to look at value and positioning. In the marketing, there is something called positioning. You build a product, you put everything integration. You say you are a software engineer, which is good. You know, when you provide good software solution, what will happen? Customers will come, right?
Right.
If your product is rubbish, what will happen? Nobody will even want to look at it because you have competitors. Now, when you build it in any IT company, there are strategic marketing people within. You know, if you are there, you know you have marketing managers who are there selling the product. Now, Mr. Ash Mofaras, as Oliver said, is a guru in marketing. Do you know why we went to Dubai? That is positioning. They started position on passive in Dubai. How many millions of business users go to Dubai? They say 1 or 2 million a year. Only business people, IT business, and that's why they have the hub. So by the time they put it in Burj Khalifa, it wasn't a mistake. It was positioning. That is a strategy in marketing. You position those people coming from everywhere they are going. Who do they see? They see on passive. They go back to their various destinations. They started talking about it, started making research of this company. And what would they see? They will see our value within our ecosystem. That is all. I think I've just answered your question. You position and then you provide value and the customer will come. Period.
Elori, how do you feel now?
Awesome.
You satisfied? More confusion?
Yes,
now?
No confusion. I'm good.
All
I
right.
got answer.
Perfect.
I have one more question. Can I ask?
All right, I'll give you another chance since we don't have any hand up yet. So guys, if you have a question, raise your hand. A question relating to what we are discussing today. I can excuse you and let you extend to last week. We will take it, but we cannot discuss back office. So Ellery, go on, please.
Yeah, this is related to the previous question actually. How do you plan to bring this, our products into the market and get the customers migrate to our products from other competitor products?
Okay, Brother Vincent, would you like to add your voice to this? If not, I'll leave it free. Guys, who's opting to go for this? Can just
let me start. Okay.
I didn't get the question. Maybe I can start.
All right. Can you ask again, Elori, please?
Yeah, the question is, how do plan to bring our products into market and get the customers migrated to our products from other competitor products?
All right, that's a good question. I think we've answered that question before. We're talking about making customers to migrate to our products. Okay, let's look at it from the IT standpoint. When you do, for instance, each year, most companies, they do what? They always look at products that are available in the market. Like last week, we're talking about one of our products we are using. They said it's not doing what we're supposed to do because we wanted to generate report, but the report wasn't really going the way it is. They said, okay, why do we need this? So what I said was, when we researched this product and we got it, we dive into it. It costs us a lot of money. Each year it's about 5,000 or 6,000 pounds we're paying. But we cannot really do what, like end-to-end, what the customer wants. But the other we have, HP products, is about 20, 30,000. And a lot of people, a lot of people don't like HP products because it's too expensive. So they go for cheap one. What do we do? On-passive is coming now with products. When they will go in, like Oliver said, Omail. Omail is a strat. Is the reason why they are releasing Omail. It is free, right? But it is not the way people think, because they will use Omail to attract. When people will see Omail, they will dive into on-passive ecosystem. What would they see? O-Tracker. What would they see? O-Trim, O-Academy, O-Create, all of those things. They will see it, right? O-Create is website builder. They will see all of those products. Now, the sellable products will come in. You come into free using the free product to attract people. By the time they come in, like most of the company, they use own mail, right? They will use what? They will use maybe ONET or some of that, and they'll start to see those free products. That's the strategy for you to start to suck them in. Because if you start with the sellable product, nobody will look at it. You need to give something for free or free trial, right? Every time you go out, there are always free trials. You try it, you like it, and then you dive in, you start to pay. So that is the strategy where they will open it by giving free products, all blessed and all of those. And when they see what we have, they will start to come in. And I'll leave my brother if they want to add something.
No, I'm good. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time. Actually, it's very midnight for me.
All right. If he's satisfied, we should let go so that we can hear a few more. We can answer a few more questions than we should have, right? So let's hear from our friend in the house, Ron Hobbit. Ron, you're welcome to Heroes. Let me ask you to unmute.
Thank you, Comfort. I want to say hi to everybody and hope all is doing well. Hey, Lynn. And the OTech guys, you're great. What I want to say is, when you listen to a lot of people, okay, don't lose sight of the ball. All right. If you became a founder, you've already won. Okay. There's really nothing you have to do else to become a founder. All right. You don't have to have webinars. You don't have to have lives. Okay, and all these other, that's a personal preference with people, such as, you know, Lynn and I on Friday Night Live. It's because we like to bring things, and the OTech guys, what's going on with all passive, okay? But you don't have to worry about marketing, Larry. On passive is going to do the heavy lifting for you, okay? They're going to market us, all of us, whether there's 1.5 million, 2 million, or whatever, when we open, okay? On passive is going to do all the work, okay? If you became a founder and you shared it with people, okay, and you got a couple people, or you got 100 people, or you got 500 people, all it's going to do is bring the apples closer, you know, at a faster pace. That's all it is. So I just want to let folks know, Ash McFarah, his marketing strategy is unique. Very unique, and we don't have to have a strategy, okay? Because Ash McFarah is going to bring the products to the market. They're going to do the heavy lifting, okay? And everybody is going to win, okay? So don't stress out. Sit back, smile, and watch the trees blossom, because the apples are going to fall in the next few weeks. And don't forget Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, it's going to be another 4th of July, I think. It's going to be like the 4th of July. There's going to be all kinds of bombs dropping. So stay engaged on what's going on. If you have people in your group, tell them, stay engaged. Don't call me now and say what's going on. Okay, you've been in it for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years. You know, you've got, unfortunately, there's people out there that's been in this for many, many years now, okay? And they're not engaged. Now they see the bomb, okay? They've heard the bomb coming. Now they're getting engaged, and that's all that counts. Log into your back office, see what's going on, see what Ash is saying in your back office, okay? That is the only thing that you need to do, is look in your back office. Watch what's going on in your back office. Because everything on passive does, or everything they bring to the market, or everything Ash has to say is in your back office. And it's all recorded. It's all on replays. Just have fun with this, man. Don't make it hard. Just have fun. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
And that's all I got to say.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Was much information, guys. You don't do much, just plug in, go to the back office. Everything you need to know is there. I just want to quickly read a great in the contribution here from Bajesh Kelly. I hope I'm reading that well. He says, thank you, Collins Manor. Cost, quality, both are par excellence. On passive will sweep the market, I hope. I believe so, and I think I do know that that's going to happen from what I've learned from the OTech pros and what I'm seeing and hearing the CEO say. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. If you have a question or a contribution, relating to what we're discussing today or a bit more about the shakeup, you are welcome to ask your question. Please do not touch the back office. It's not ours. So for now, while we're waiting for some hands to come up, we have heard the OTech Pro over the weekend talk about us on Passive being the leader in the IT industry. And through Collins, I learned that there are at least 4 major qualities or characteristics of leadership, one of which was collaboration. So I just wish to know, collaboration, and he explained that by way of showing us how Mr. Ash Mufare is collaborating with his team in Hyderabad to do what they are doing to us, right? So I wish to know from you leaders. Ron, you are still here. Maybe you start first, and then I'll ask a few more people to chip in, because I think this is important. How do we think that as a team and founders of this business, how can collaboration help us as a team to move our company forward? Ron, you may go first because you're still here, please. Ron, can you hear me? Oh, I think you're muted. All right.
I was muted, yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me talk, okay?
I know.
I got a lot of that comfort, but can you say it again, what you want to know?
Yes, I want to know, how is collaboration, because I heard from the OTech Pro that the qualities, what qualifies on Passive as a leader is one of the things like collaboration. And you've said Mr. Ash Mufare is collaborating well with his tech team in India, and that's why we're getting the result. So I am asking now, how is collaboration going to help us as founders of OnPassive and as a team to push our business forward? How is collaboration going to help?
Well, I would say that you're a team. We're all a team. There's no I in team, okay? And we're all winners. Everyone on this is a leader, You don't have to have 500 or 800 people in your downline, in your organization, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're 0 or it's just you or it's 500, okay? We are a team, and as a team, okay, and football starts today. So let me put it this way, okay? Ash McFarlane is our quarterback, okay? And all of us founders, 1.5 million of us, are on that field as receivers, okay? We are waiting for the ball. So everybody on that field has got one thing in common, right? And that's making a touchdown. Okay. So as a team, everybody on here, as a leader, everybody on here, okay, has the same vision, okay, the same motivation, the same inspiration, okay? And if they don't, they wouldn't be here. Okay. As a team, and Ash McFarlane as our quarterback, okay, there's nothing that we have to do other than let him lead us, okay? Let him do his thing. And if he needs us, he'll call you. I've talked to him a few times, met him in Boston. So this guy is unique, okay? And he has built a football team of 1.5 million people, okay? Right. And he's ready to throw the ball. So just get ready to catch it, because there's going to be a lot of people on that field. Did that answer your question?
Sure, definitely it does.
Good.
Yes, given that
I had to think of that. See, it took me a while.
Oh, thank you, Shaw. You did well. Yeah, because why I'm sticking on this, we hear the CEO each time he comes up, he says, go to the back office, plug in, do something. Even though we are doing everything, do something every day to add value to your business. So, Auntie Lynn, how is collaboration going to help us move forward as a team and to push our business forward?
To me, collaboration is everything, because individuals can only do so much. But when you lock arms with others, everyone has different strengths to me. And so if my strength is added on to your strength, for example, I'm not the best moderator in the world. It's not my thing, you know, whereas you have the gift of moderation, just knowing what to say and how to guide the conversation. So if I lock arms with you, my gosh, what can the two of us do together? You know, and that one example is our Inside Show. I knew that if I locked arms with you, we would have a winning combination because my strengths, your strengths combined become so much more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the same concept with business as well. It's a principle that applies. Hopefully that was short and sweet enough.
Perfect. That was so down to earth and I got it really well. Thank you so much.
If I can add a little bit comfort.
All right.
Lost my train of thought. As Lynn was saying, that not everybody is the same. Everybody has their own gig. Okay. Everybody, the only thing you have to do is remember, OnPassive is your business.
Yep.
Okay. You are responsible for keeping in touch, keeping your group together, your team together. Okay. And working out of that back office. I can't preach that as much as I can. The back office. Okay. That's where your quarterback's getting the ball. So just treat it like a business. Okay. Yeah. And it can be a $1 million business. Who knows? You know, we're a unicorn company before we even launch. Okay. Nobody has done that before.
Right.
We are unique. We are the leader in the industry before we even launch OnPassive. Just remember, man, just stay in there. Okay.
Right.
Hang in there. Be active in your business, promote your business to your friends and family, okay? Because remember, they might be using a program and paying for it every month that OnPassive has.
Yeah,
so it doesn't have to be a business and it doesn't have to be somebody important that you contact, okay? It's just like when you were sharing it with people to get people in your team.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
You can still do that.
Yeah.
There's no reason you can't do that. It's your business. Look up the word business.
Right.
Okay. I am OnPassive.
Oh,
Lynn
yes.
is OnPassive. Comfort is OnPassive. Okay. So stick in there, guys. I'm telling you, you're going to be very, very happy soon.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ron. Thanks. So let's hear from our brother in the house, Bruce. Let me ask you to unmute.
Okay, I think I'll collaborate with all of you today.
Sure.
You know, thinking about your wonderful name you have, Comfort. You are certainly a comfort. And there was another woman many years ago, I think her name was Prosper. And when I think of Ashnapara, I think of those two words. Because one of the things he does, he tells us we will prosper.
Right.
And it brings us comfort. How does he do this? He does it by one of the definitions is I want to make sure what I knew I was talking about when it comes to collaboration. You shouldn't just think you know a word without investigating it. Investigate everything in your life. So one of the synonyms is alliance. And about alliance, it says a union or association formed with mutual benefit.
All right. Thank you so much.
So that's what we have here. We have an alliance that everybody helps each other. And if you want to know what an alliance looks like or cooperation looks like, so let's look at the workshop you have. Look at the Heroes Workshop. Look at all the workshops we have. That's how cooperation works. And we use our specialties because everyone has a unique quality of their own. And when we bring that out in people, it helps everybody help each other. And that's how we form corporations and alliances. And when we do that, guess what? We prosper, and when we prosper, we have comfort.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bruce. Thanks. It's always a pleasure having you here. Thank you for always being there to support us. We appreciate your response and your contribution. So let's hear from our sister again, Dr. Peckham. Are you there, sis? I'm just asking you to unmute.
Yes, my sister Comfort, thank you. I just had a little contribution to add to collaboration. when we talk about collaboration, what comes to my mind is a principle in neuroscience that talks about entrainment. There is a word called entrainment, and entrainment is when, you come together. Let's say I'm going, we are about 20 people, right? And 15 people are going right and 5 people are going left. Okay. If those 15 people keep on going right and those 5 people insist on going left, there will come a time when eventually they will all switch, and instead of going left, all 20 people would start going right. So what is collaboration? Collaboration is activating this entrainment energy where we all have one direction we desire to go to. So when we come together as a team, as unperceivians, asking questions, that one direction, which is our purpose and vision for everybody here, we are now going to be entrained as a team to go to that direction, which is uplifting humanity. So collaboration is key to activating entrainment energy to get us to uplifting humanity. Thank you.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. See, my brother Bruce is clapping for you. You just nailed it. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. Let's hear from, I'm really working hard. I'm going to pronounce this name really well. Let's hear from Selebaleng Monkutwasi. Allowed to talk. Okay, I'm allowing you to talk because he's a panelist, but I saw his hand up. So I've just asked you to speak. Selebaleng, I've just asked you to talk now. I don't know if you can make yourself available. Apparently he's, I've just asked you to unmute. Are you there? Auntie Lynn, I don't know if you'll be able to follow up on this name and help them to come up so that they can speak.
Yeah. What it is we enable talking, and that's all we can do until he or she chooses to come to the panelists. Then we can hear. But
okay, hopefully they are hearing us. So if they can choose, if they want to come to the panelists, let them come up so that we can give them the opportunity to contribute, right? So while we are waiting for other hands or to see if the people finally show up on the panel, then definitely we'll give them room to speak, because we know when it's on passive, everybody wants to say how they feel, especially now that it's really hot in the kitchen, right? So Brother Vincent, are you here, please? I think you've been a bit too silent today. So can you just make yourself available so that I can ask you this question, because I think it has to do with OTech Pro. If Brother Vincent is not here, I'm asking my question and let the guys come up and just get it going. So I've heard you guys, the OTech Pro team, say, apparently when you speak, we understand that the fact that our products are integrated in the ecosystem, it's a good thing. However, these products are going to be released as standalone products. So is something contradicting itself here? How is it important that they are integrated and then they are released as one product as standalone? I don't know, just give us a bit of, I don't know if I'm making myself clear. Collins, are you there? I know you understand me really best sometimes.
Yes, the comfort, yes. Let me send my brothers, they'll chip in.
Yep.
If you, for instance, as Bufara said, if you throw everything out there, we are seeing the integration in our back office because we have access to see everything on the dashboard. But how do you approach the market with your products? You must send it out as a standalone product, because there are companies who will look at it and say, okay, I want only Home, Connect, and I don't need A, B, C, I need just this particular product. And the reason why they will go to the market is a marketing strategy. If you throw everything out there, you overwhelm the market, and then you undervalue some of the other products. So they want all of them to get equal value, equal, representation in the market. Mm-hmm. So when people will come out, they will see it as a standalone product. The moment they go into that dashboard, they can see other products that are integrated. They'll tell you, if you want this, like Mail, you can get Connect, you can get this, you can get that. And that's when they'll start to see the sellable product within our integration, the ecosystem. So it's just connected by AP application programming interface. You want it, they just connect it and you have it.
Okay, that was really quick and just okay for me. But team, if you think that you want to chip in something, then go for it. I'm leaving it open, Brother Oliver, Brother Bob, whoever wants to chip in to add to that. Apart from that, I was very satisfied with the answer. So I think we all seem to be satisfied. Brother Bob, do you want to say something? Brother Vincent, Brother Oliver?
No, I just gave him a thumbs up. I don't
Correct.
think we could say it any better.
Fine. I think that's enough.
Yes, Comfort. I'm glad you asked that question, because someone just sent me that question today as well, not too long ago, that, okay, if we're saying that it's integrated, so why is it being, released as a single product? So
let me add one more thing people don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
There is integration within functionality in a product. For instance, all mail as a whole,
mm-hmm.
all the functions are all integrated. For instance, you have calendar, you have that. That is integration within a product.
Mm-hmm.
They call that product integration. And then you have system integration, where you connect it from one system application
mm-hmm.
to the other. So all mail can be connected to Academy. That's a full-blown product, but they have integration within the APIs, as I said, application programming interface. Then with it, in a product, there is integration within the functions.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the functions, they are all dynamic and they are disruptive.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So people shouldn't confuse. It's just like more technical, but that's how it is.
Yeah, it's for some reason I get it really clear, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you for that response. Guys, we have barely just about 2 questions to go, so kindly bear with us. We need this. So we are not going to the stock market. What is the stock market in the first place, and how does it seem to be very important to us that we are not going to the stock market? Who is taking this? I'm leaving it open. Anybody is motivated to just go for it.
I can
anybody at all.
Very succinctly, yeah. Well, what I say is, this company is privately held and debt-free. Mm-hmm. Now, many companies out there, they need the influx of money, and therefore they go to the stock market and they have investors and they have that money that they need, the capital. But on passive case, this is not necessary. So therefore, what we have is true autonomy. And this means that we are not beholden to stockholders. This gives the company free rein to create products, to market as it wishes, to do whatever the company deems beneficial to us and to the company. So to me, this is a big deal, that we will never have investors and will never be sold to the stock market exchange. This is really, really a good thing for all of us. Hopefully that was a short and sweet answer.
I know. How do you know? It's just perfect, right? I really appreciate. For some reason I'm getting it, guys. If you get it and you find sense in it, just say thank you, so that they should know that they are doing something good, because the answers are coming just short and straight to the point and so sweet, right? So I'm just happy. Thank you, Auntie Lynn. However, Brother Bob, does that make you now, as one of the OTech Pro, to say we are proud to say we're the leader in this industry? Can you come back now? Because you did not want to show yourself like you're showing off, like you're being proud. However, we are not going to the stock market because we're debt free. We are who we are because we are not copycatting and stuff like that and so on. Do you have the confidence now to say proudly we are the leader? Brother Bob, speak. He's gone.
No, I was away from my desk. Can you repeat that, please?
Oh my God! Okay.
Or someone can take it.
You will take it, because you introduced this session. I've been listening to you all during the weekend. You actually hesitant to say you are the leader, even though you know that you are, right?
Yes.
Listening to Auntie Lynn, proudly, we are not going to the stock market because we are debt free. We don't owe anything. We're not borrowing anything from anybody. Listening to the 4 of you all the time, our products are different. We stand out because of the integration, the single sign-on, the everything that we have that nobody has. Do you now feel proud of yourself and comfortable to say proudly we are number 1 and we are the leader? Can you say it now?
Absolutely, and that was our agreement within us. This is a public webinar, but we can say that absolutely.
Oh, for it, I think I can say that too.
It is just the spirit of Ash Mufara. Our founder is a very humble man, and he tells us all the time he does not want us to compete. You are not comparing. We are coming to give value, bring value and add value and stuff like that. You see, so it's just out of humility, that we say we are a leader, just so that, you know, we don't seem arrogant. However, are we the leader? Absolutely. We come into the industry on day one, and we are going to dominate it from day one. We dominate from day one as soon as we get into the marketplace. And he has put all the strategies, everything in place. I want to advise everyone to, Mr. Ash spoke, like Oliver said, spoke with Julie and Michael William on Thursday. Everybody should go listen to that webinar. What Mr. Ash said, you know, the traffic that is going to send, we have guaranteed targeted traffic that is coming to us. Guaranteed targeted traffic, and there are agencies, there are people ready. Things are in place to make sure that everything goes smoothly, goes successful. We have a media team, media studios with professionals who are going to be rolling out this product like spokespeople, ready to go. Everything. I mean, the marketing campaign in all continents, everywhere is ready. You know, so we are that juggernaut or that avalanche just getting ready to crack. Yes, we are number one. It's just that we are very humble. We don't want to seem arrogant.
Okay, thank you, bro. I get you really well. So now you just woke some people, you just fired some people up, and I can see them popping up. Sister Gladys, speak to us with the sweet voice that we just heard, and we're dancing to it at the beginning of the song.
Thank you, Sister Comfort, and thank you everyone who is on. Thank you for playing my song. You took me by surprise, but I appreciate. I'm going to respond to the stock market. Lynn, you said it exactly as it is. Why we will not be going to the stock market. I'm just going to go a little bit further to top it up, to say that we should be celebrating that we will not be going to the stock market. Why? We paid $97 to join this beautiful business. And as we know, we are global from 212 countries, and our CEO has said nobody will be left behind. He's doing everything to make it possible for us to be able, when that time comes to activate, to be able to activate because of the packages he's coming up with. So if we went to the stock market, what happens when a business goes to the stock market? The IPOs are offered and the people buy. When people buy those shares, the rich people will be able to buy a lot of shares. Think of our sisters and brothers who it's even hard for them to get the $97 to join the business or to activate, or who borrowed or struggled to join. If we go to the stock market, will they be able to buy the shares, the initial IPOs that will be offered? No. That's why another reason he said we will not go to the stock market, because he wants all of us to win. He's giving us a level playing ground. That's why leaders like Mary, Lynn, and many others have said on passive is a wealth equalizer. And that's what we want. We don't want to go to the stock market. I just wanted to add that. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much. Thanks, sis. I really do appreciate it. Beautiful women with beautiful brains all over the place. Let's hear from our sister Funmi Osato. Funmi, are you there? Yes. Funmi Osato. I think she's struggling to, she's already on, oh. You muted yourself again. You can unmute now. I've just asked you to unmute again. Yeah, you can speak now, please. Funmi, you can speak now. Guys, bear with us from the name. It could be she's at home and struggling, so it's a bit different. So let's just give her a few more seconds. Okay, Funmi, just I'll ask you to unmute, so don't mute yourself again. Yes, you can speak now, please. Don't touch your phone, speak. Uh-oh. All right. Let's hope she succeeds to come up. So if we hear her voice, let's not think that she's interrupting. She's just trying to speak. But then let's hear from our sister Cyan while she's getting ready. Hopefully she succeeds to say what she wants to say. Sister Cyan, are you there?
Yes, Sister Comfort, thank you so much. And thank all the leaders. And all the great speaker that we are having today. I just wanted to add a little bit of what Sister Gladys just said about not going to the market. Remember in the beginning when we all joined on passive, the first thing that attracted me was on passive is for everyone. And when they mean everyone, it means for people like me, for people like you, for those that they really have nothing. So if we have to go to the market and sell it, it's not going to be for everyone anymore. So I believe now that going to the stock market was the logo of OnPassive is for everyone. So that's what I wanted to add on it. OnPassive is for everyone. Let us be assured that no one is going to be left behind. Means there's no going to the stock market for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. The answers are just coming so sweet and simple. The ladies are so beautiful today. Gentlemen, it's not like you're not beautiful either, but they look good. Thank you, sis. Thank you for your answer. Let's hear from Funmi. Are you there? Funmi Osato. I saw you appear once on camera, and when you disappeared, oh God, she's really struggling. I've just asked you to unmute. When you unmute now, just speak. Okay, speak now. Say something. Just say hello. Fumi, just say hello because you are not muted right now, so you can speak. All right, she's gone again. Well, I'm really trying to help because I suspect she's calling from home. Yeah.
Hello.
Not you. Hello. Hello. You can speak now, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, darling. Speak. Fumi, I can hear you. Fumi Osato.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank God. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, sis.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, everybody. I'm so happy to be able to join you guys. I keep joining every Sunday. Just I don't talk, and most people don't know who I am. This is my face. Can you see me now?
So beautiful. You are my African queen.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm so happy about OnPassive. I'm so happy. I'm happy that we didn't join. It's not a public quoted company, because if it's public quoted, we have to be facing all sorts of rules from government rules, and we don't want to do that. We just want to keep it close to us, we the founders, and everybody else, and all the founders. Thank you. I also want to comment on the founders. The business is all about, and what I'm trying to say, I understand all the products, everything that we'll be talking about, because I've been joining the webinars. The reason why our products will succeed, because the product exceeds customer satisfaction. That is the main thing. In entrepreneur, if you don't need entrepreneur courses, they will tell you whatever you're offering must be over and above what's currently in the market. If it's not, then you're not doing anything. You're not doing it. There's no business. Because if we're doing what all of them are doing, it's same. There's no, why would you leave people to go and meet OnPassive? If OnPassive is not offering something better and something, people always upgrade. I don't see anybody downgrading. I've not seen anyone downgrading and say I'm using, it's like going to all American online now and say that's the mail you want to be using. Who does that? Even Yahoo is already almost out. Who does that? The main mail, email, whatever that is. Gmail. Just Gmail. And we're already above it. So there's no reason why we won't succeed. Please know that it's customer, is the product exceed customers' satisfaction. It must go higher and above the customers' expectation or satisfaction. If it goes beyond, of course, if it goes beyond, everybody will have, everybody wants it. Right. So please, I know that all our products exceed customers' satisfaction, and that's why I know it's going to be a success.
Right. So where are you calling from?
Lagos, Nigeria.
Thank you very much, guys. I think this is special honor because she's calling from Nigeria. This is where most of the times network is disturbing and they pay a bit more. And you can tell when somebody is plugged in, nothing is impossible. She's calling from home and giving us value in the form of information. How else can you be plugged in? How can you prove yourself worthy of a founder? Thank you, sis, for joining us today. We really appreciate your response. Thank you so much.
I have a question. Only question I have on passive, I think the tech crew can answer this one.
Yeah, sure.
It has to do with the AI functionality. I know we all said that our own our AI functionality is very good. Is for the good. That's the only fear I have about AI. Hope it's not going to, I don't know how to put it, distort or messed up with the whole, I don't know how to say it.
All right. Listen, is it about security? Is it like security or mess up with?
Not really security. The fact that AI as how do you technology is it bad? Is it going to?
All right.
I know it's a good one, but I'm just wondering if somebody will not go crazy one day, or the AI itself go crazy or not.
Hold on. Take a deep breath now. Wait, hold on, so for they not talk again. Brother Collins, Brother Oliver, just pop up now and let's handle this before Sis finally disappear. Sis, don't go, stay where you are, but listen to our brothers in the house. So just give us an overview of what AI is capable of doing and the limits of AI. I think we should be more interested of the limitations or the limit. Where does the duties of AI end, so that people should not think that it's coming to cause some harm or some kind of, because guys, just let me speak. I want to speak because there's somebody I bought an account and offered them. They say we are deifying AI. So AI seems to the Christian community or those faithfuls to God, they believe that AI is taking the place of God. And in other places, I don't know what my sister means by making people go crazy. So let's hear what AI is capable of doing and where its power ends. I don't know. Guys, speak, I beg. I know that you can handle this.
Okay, let me start, then Bob will come in.
Yes.
I will talk about the limitation of AI, which is a good thing.
Yes.
So AI cannot think out of the box like human. So human will always be above AI. AI is a code. Remember, it's just coding, and then they automate it. So just the word AI is just artificial intelligence and machine learning to do. So humans are the one doing it. It's just like you build a car, right? And you think the car will take over you. No, because you have the control over the car. God has control over us. We have control of anything we have done with our own hands. So that's the limitation, because AI cannot think. AI only behave the way you tell AI to do. If you tell AI, I want you to call only comfort name, the AI will be saying comfort, and you say Collins. Say no, you will not even say Collins, because you tell AI it's comfort. That's how it is. You program it to do what you have asked it to do. That's
so it's just a robot. It's
a robot. Yeah, it's a machine learning. You tell the machine to do something, and the machine will carry that. The only thing, the good side about AI is because AI there's no fatigue in AI. So, for instance, the jobs that we hate to do, like the repetitive job we hate to do, they're using machine now or computer to automate it so they can take over that job. Because remember, when you go to your job, you have about 2 hours to be effective and efficient. After 2 hours or 3 hours, you're already tired, and your efficiency and effectiveness start to drop as humans. You're just waiting for that 7 hours, because you cannot go home, you know they will not pay you. Of course, you just want to use the last breath and the last energy to make up that time, and then you go and rest. And when you come home, you're already knackered. You know, you don't even want to go the next day. So that repetitive now, machine is doing that for us, you know, trying to do the pay, trying to do the accounting. You know, we have accounting, where accounting, because accounting as well is a very tedious job. Now machine can do that calculation within 1 second, just push of a button, and it will do that for you. You know, human resource, look at recruitment, machine will do it, AI will do all of those things. But now the things that we're supposed to do, like Mr. Ashifra is doing, is so we can have freedom to do what we like to do. So machine is taking that repetitive, and now I can go and visit cover. I know AI will do the rest for me. I will not sit there doing all of those things. I know AI is doing it for me. Then I can visit cover, I can visit lean. I know the machine is doing that. There are a lot of things we can do as humans, but we are not doing it because we are stuck with things that we can make machine to do it. So machine will never take over. For instance, machine cannot think out of the box. So I'll leave it there, Comfort. I'm maybe my brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sure. To add some.
Yeah.
That's it. Collis. It's what we put in the machine. Remember, machine learning. The machine is just learning the algorithms, our behaviors, our patterns, our, the data that we put in. That's what the machine is using to make decisions for us. And then they program it, robotic process automation. But Oli Collins has it covered. Let me just stress on the security part, because it looks like that's what is troubling Sister Fumi. AI and unpassive, as I've said before, is bad news to scammers.
Oh,
it's bad news to scammers.
That sounds good.
For instance, if you come into unpassive, you remember now, right now, there are people, you are in Nigeria, I'm sorry, but in Nigeria, there are people who are trying to send you emails, they scam you, they'll lie, they'll do this, they'll do this. Guess what? When you do that inside the unpassive ecosystem, when you come in and the AI is going to be able to fish out, it has automatic detective features. So if the machine, because of the power of artificial intelligence, the machine reads the algorithm, how can pick that, they'll fish out that IP address, and then they can able to study the pattern of what that person is trying to do. Guess what? They take that IP address out, the blacklist. You can never come into unpassive ecosystem. A scammer will have to be buying a new cell phone or computer every time they try to scam, to do something like that. So it's going to be very difficult for them. Very expensive for them to scam or to come inside unpassive ecosystem. You will never get a way to come. You have to go get a new device with a new IP address and new everything before you can get in. And when you try it again, 1, 2, 3, you make one wrong move, next wrong move, the machine reads the pattern, it blocks you out. And then we have predictive. They can project an attack that's coming. If it's an attack, the system is built for good generally, of course. But however, we say 99%. There's always, as it is good, some bad people can also use it in a way that is not. What's the word? In a way that is not good, and I think that's where Miss Fumi is coming from. But generally, artificial intelligence will fish out any irregularities and then block you from system. They'll block the ports. They'll just shut you down.
All right. Let's hear from a layman's perspective.
So that's where I'm coming from, really.
Yeah.
I want crazy guy who know hijack that.
No, the system will fix the and then the blacklist you can never come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sister Fumi, you can take down your camera, your video, so that you wait and hear.
I'm messing up with you. I'm not. All right, thank you very much. I'm so glad to talk to you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, sis, thank you too. We really appreciate your time. So, Mrs. Olufunmilayo Williams, what do you want?
Sorry, but I couldn't, because she's my friend and I understand where she's coming from. There's so many films going on in the public in Nigeria that shows AI as a negative thing, as in someone putting a bad code and the robot takes over everything and destroys things and does this. And I know that's where she's coming from. If someone that is crazy will put a crazy code in and have access to be able to put a crazy code into the AI for the AI to start doing things that it's not supposed to do. I know we watch a lot of films, but some of them are not very real. So
right.
that's what real. I just want. Then no, they are real. Like Bob says, someone can actually use it negatively, which means just like you will put a code in it, they can put another code in it and put some other code in it to do something else. You understand me? Bob already established that. It can be used negatively depending on who is coding what and what are they coding. So but in the films that they show in Nigeria and in Africa generally, it does not necessarily promote AI as something very positive. You understand me? They don't promote that. So it's good that we talked about that, and it's good she brought that up, because that is what is in the mind of most of our people that don't have an understanding of what artificial intelligence is. That is something that needs to be written as a code and put in there for it to operate, just the same way as someone can use it negatively if they put something opposite or negative into it. Thank you.
Wow, this sister no ITO. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sister Gladys. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Sister Fumi and Olufumi. The names sound the same.
Yes, same. Don't mind them.
I understand your concern, and Sister Fumi, you also added something which is interesting. But there's one thing that I want us to remember. In the recent webinars, I believe maybe about 2 months ago, around there, our CEO came on and assured us that on passive, AI is AI with ethics. He's not going to go outside the ethical way of using AI. And that I take him for his name, for his word, and I believe that he's truthful. He said he's not God, he's not going to create people. No, he's a person like you and I. But also, I look at AI as something that is there to serve us for the better. The OTech pros have said the importance of AI, and I think we should dwell more on the importance of AI other than having the fears, because those people who are airing those things out there, they are not running our business. Our business is being run by Ash Mufare, who is our CEO, who has assured us that our AI is AI that is going to adhere to ethics. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister Gladys. Thanks so much. I think we don't have any more hands up. So at this point, we can only say thank you to the wonderful team. Thank you for all your contributions. Thank you for all you do for humanity. Everything you do, you are just doing it the Mr. Ash Mufare way. And the reason for which we call ourselves success, we call ourselves number one, we call ourselves a league of our own, and we're proud of ourselves for causing an internet shakeup, a quake that no one has ever seen before. Thank you so much. Keep on keeping on. Remind your team members to plug in, because the time is now. Remember Tuesday, set your time, get your popcorn ready, get some water, and sit near someone so that if you pass out, they will help you, because I don't know what you're going to hear. It's going to be something a bit more than what you heard last week, and the other week is going to be a bit more than what we hear this week. That's Mr. Ash Mufare for you. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, Sister Fumi, what am I doing? Over to you, sis. Oh, sorry. Yes, sis, go carry on. Dr. Peckham, please.
Well, I just wanted to drive us home with this message, okay? As we're coming to a close, right? Mr. Ash told us that we're gonna be able to alleviate financial burdens to our families and our communities. We're going to be able to conquer poverty in the world. We will be able to minimize crime, because where there is money and people are able to do things, there will be a reduction in crime rates and our populations will be healthier. But he also said that we are going to have a more educated population. I love the word education, because Nelson Mandela says education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. So let us make sure, as Unpersevians, we start by educating ourselves on our products. Let us educate ourselves what our products are called and manufactured to do, to be of service to the people we are introducing to Unpassive. And take home this: you, me, we are going to be known by our name. The world will know you by name. The question is, what is the name you want the world to know about you? It's definitely not Pecam. It's not Comfort. It's not Fumi. It's not Lean. What is the need you are about to take care of? That is the name that you will be known by. So let us go home and start thinking, because like I said before, I hear the sound of abundance of rain. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Sis. Thank you so much. That was a powerful one as we end the day. Thank you. Really appreciate. Thank you for all you do. And of course, a la manière de Mr. Ashmufari. So, Sister Fumi, over to you, sis.
Thank you very much, Sister Comfort. Thank you very much to all our leaders, all the founders all over the world. Thank you for coming to this webinar. Please don't forget, it's same time next week, Sunday. And don't forget also, for those of you who are guests with us today, please, if you have questions and you've watched on the YouTube channels, please drop your questions or comment. And if you need anyone to, to be in contact with anyone, make sure you put your contact details, maybe your email, into those comments if you need someone to contact you directly. I want to thank you all, founders and leaders in the house and from all over the world, for coming and joining. Remember, it's the same time next week, but for founders, don't forget, please speak to your team leaders. If you have to do a broadcast in the back office, please do that. Don't forget the meeting we have with our CEO this Tuesday coming. It is imperative that you make it to that meeting. Whatever it is, please, please do not miss it. It is very, very, very important. So without further ado, Angeline, the button is in your hand. Unmute everyone to say, we are all in it to win it. Please stay tuned to your back office and get fired up, get excited, change your dreams. If you have to redream. If you cannot get fired up, contact me, I'll fire you up.
I love it. Beautiful. So now let's take it to the gallery and everybody can say bye. And don't forget, we'll see you here next week, same time, same channel. Go ahead and unmute and speak. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Everyone.
Bye. We are so
I need to win it.
Bye.
Fired up. Excited. It was a great webinar. Very nice. Bye.
Hello, my friend.
Bye, Mama
Bye.
Maxine. Bye.